Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to my 2605th edition of Short Term Trading Live with Oscar. Traders, remember, subscribe. Do that now. Don't forget, subscribe to these videos. This video, 2605th video, coming at you on a Sunday night for trading Sunday through Monday, and that is July 17th, 2023. Traders, before we get into this, remember how risky this game can be. Never trade without stops. Put your stops in first. I don't care if you're trading crypto, if you're trading stocks, if you're trading commodities, options. I don't care what you trade. I promise you there's risk involved. Put your stops in, put them in first. The risk will be less. All right, so I have been working all weekend, studying as I usually do, and here is what I have come up with. The Dow Jones Transportation Average has absolutely, positively been our leader for about the last 12 to 15 days. It led us straight up, and it's starting to lead us down for a little cool-off period. As we know, nothing goes straight up, right? A little cool down, back up, a little cool down. So the leader has been leading us into a little cool down period, which started Friday afternoon, and the likelihood is it will continue at least Sunday night into some of Monday, if not all of Monday, and that's what we're going to go after. So I believe from the analysis I've done, the charts point to transportation average being the leader, which I have mentioned all last week as well, and I do think that's true, and it is starting to come down a bit. Nothing goes straight up. Let's go look at your E-mini S&P, because that's probably the one that we would trade, right? Something like that. NASDAQ Russell, but we'll look at E-mini S&P. So what are we looking at here? The same exact chart you've been looking at for several weeks now, the E-mini S&P daily bar. And I have shown you that this thing has a massive inverted head and shoulders down here at the low, making this a left shoulder, an upside down or inverted head, so it's below the shoulders, then a right shoulder, and an inverted head and shoulders generally indicates higher markets to come. Well, that's exactly what happened. After the right shoulder was formed, we can consider this blue channel concrete. The blue channel forms, and what does the market do? You can see the way I've got it illustrated. It's got a low, it makes a high. You see the line there, the blue line? So it goes from a low to a high. Goes from that high to a higher low. Then up to a higher high, and then makes another higher low. Explodes to a higher high, makes a higher low, makes a higher high, drops to a higher low, just makes a higher high on Friday. Maybe we come down to a higher low now in our series of upward trajectory. So we're looking at an Oscarism style swing day. We may take advantage on Sunday night into Monday. That depends on the market setup. Overall, long term, you couldn't possibly still be bearish unless, of course, you believe in your own opinions and not what the market does. And we know that there are two rules to trading. Rule number one is the market is always right. Rule number two, if the market seems wrong to you, please refer to rule number one. So if you are still one of those bearish-minded people that are calling this just a possible leg up in a bear market, your eyes are not being used, just your imagination. Use your eyes, I promise it'll help. So that's the E-mini S&P, which maybe will come down on Sunday night, Monday. We'll see how that goes. And here's another chart, which is probably why this is going on. Watch this. This company is a huge component to the stock exchange, Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft has just run into a double top with a double top reaction. That was on Friday. The reaction was Friday's trade. It just fell apart after it hit the double top, and there's a likelihood that maybe it wants to come down a little bit more. So you've got a double top reaction in a huge component to the stock market, Microsoft, MSFT, and you've got something like the transportation average starting to point to maybe a down day or two coming again. You've got E-mini S&P talking or pointing towards maybe a down day. So we're going to run with that at least for the first few hours of trading Monday. So we're going to try to be short Sunday night through the first half of Monday, then get out of the market's way because it is a bull market to begin with. So if we have to take a short, we're going to get in, we're going to get out, and get out of the market's way. Traders, that's what I wanted to show you to get you prepared for Sunday night into Monday's trading. Please subscribe today at livewithoscar.com. It is a free site. No credit cards are required. And you'll always find me in a live trading room, very similar to the one I just showed you here. In fact, that is me speaking to you right now in that camera. And when I'm done, this room will fill up, and I'll turn the other live camera on in here for you. So make sure you come join me at livewithoscar.com. Subscribe to these videos, and I'll help you get through these rough and tumble markets as you hang with me day and night. Traders, thanks for tuning in. Livewithoscar.com is your spot. Subscribe to the videos today, and then remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things, in my opinion, you can do to keep those emotions at bay is to say this mantra to yourselves over and over. Are you with me? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.